stupid! That was just a lie! You guys thought I died? I would never! No way! I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me. That's right, Cracker Jack. Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence. Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly the moment the victim died. Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor? By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion. See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real. It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal. Huh? Why? Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit. Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away. Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up. Junko? Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit. Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too. Would you have liked it better if it turned out like that? You wish. Like I said, that footage isn't edited at all. It recorded the event completely as is. Kaito was crushed. His bones went crunch and his organs went squish. I don't blame you for not believing it. It's hard to believe a smug idiot like Kaito got squished like a bug, right? But your lie won't work here, Shuichi. No, what you said isn't even a lie. It's just wishful thinking. But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun. She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you. Hope? Despair? I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys? I see, so I'm the culprit. So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me! Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right? Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow. Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko? It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko, because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit. Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit! I'm the #1 suspect, because I was in the hangar. That thing doesn't matter at all. I'm the #1 suspect. I'm the one who shot Kaito. Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then. You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth. Yeah, I totally agree. Yep. that's true too. Another true statement. 100% exactamundo. Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow? I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko. 'Cause I know you like me. But I like you. You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings. I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that. Sorry, that was just a little joke. Okay, let's discuss that then. So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events. Alrighty then, let the debate begin! When the crossbow fired, what was even going on? I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one. By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce. If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows? So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves? By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exisal? It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it. I was controlling them remotely. You're right, it's impossible. Oh, I see. And since he's a robot, he could have some robo-communication function. Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party? But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen. Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth? Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either. Maki totally gets me! That's so mean! Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him. Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way. Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for? Huh? Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife? Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that. I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility. It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what. You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened, but I know, 'cause I was actually involved. Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition. Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time! Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? 'Cause you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do. No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby. No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know. Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that? Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway. I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit! We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay? You've been watching us solve all these cases. But you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out. So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial! Me versus Monokuma! When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner! But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning. Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner. No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality. If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember? Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is Huh? Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera. Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you? You're giving in pretty easily. You're a convenient mastermind. But I guess that makes defeating you worth my time. It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right? Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion? A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not. If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore. Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions! Admit it. But it's wrong. You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth. Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game. Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already. Of course not! I would never die! What? Do you want me to check on what's happening? Whoa, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator. Of course, a robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is. You finally got rid of that emo hat! Is this 'cause Kaede died or whatever? Morning, sleepyhead. You're finally up, Shuichi. Are you gonna ask, who am I? And where am I? Well, you're definitely Shuichi Saihara. And this place is... I guess hell. He's so simple-minded. As soon as I told him that everyone who hates bugs was trying to get rid of them, he started crying and said that he would get you guys to love bugs. Or something like that. You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone? Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin? I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff. I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this. I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right? Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton! I'm totally wiped. So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it. After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right? Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now. Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage, at mountain's bottom within the darkness. At last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away? Or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last. It's a lie! She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right? But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying. Ugh! His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire! I don't want to, stupid head! Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying? You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta! Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart! I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others! Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead. By the way, Kaito, is it just me, or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us, too. It's almost time. It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game. You know, I was also thinking about how to end this killing game as soon as possible. I wouldn't move if I were you. At least if you don't want to become this little guy's prey. Yep, it's exactly that. Which means, if you don't want to be blown to pieces, then you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you. I thought maybe I should kill everyone, except for me and, like, one other person. If I did that, I'd be able to end the killing game and still abide by school rules, right? Well then, who wants to live? It's first come, first serve. On the count of 3, first one to raise their hand wins. Like I said, I just want to end this killing game, that's all. There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world. The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race. So they decided to implement a plan, the Gopher Project. A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end, so that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race, but rather to salvage the human race. 16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project. These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students. But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents. To become normal students, those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan. That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died. That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students, and carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth. The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors. The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony. What you guys just saw? That's Earth now. That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. An Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures. An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world. Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all Exosols move on my command. Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These Exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys. Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's Ark. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real. That's just one of the Ark's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship. Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Ouma, am the mastermind and king of the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles! Yes! This world is mine! Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever. Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things. It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too. Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did? You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind. Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes! The cold, hard truth. I already figured out who killed Rantaro. Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right? So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit. It's you! You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots. If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for. You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating. Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew? Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser. What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean! Okay, I feel a lot better now. Aw, Samugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew. If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone. It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake. Yup, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta. See, that's all there is to it. What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already. Yeah, that's pretty much a lie. That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals. Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again? Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants! So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro! By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right? Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede? Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor? Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door, but in actuality he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time. Only an idiot could make that mistake. Oh, that? Pfft, easy to explain. Well, you see, I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal. So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist! Let's go over the case one more time. But he had it turned off. Huh? Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags. Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede? The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that! But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it? Maybe the shot was on the floor, and Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase? That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate? Kaito, are you done now? But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood. What doesn't fit? I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's... the person who's most suspicious is... Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be... Tenko! Why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me! It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick. After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out. Ah, and he was eaten alive! Huh? Are you sure it wasn't the piranhas? We saw Ryoma reduced to bones. He totally died from all the piranha's chops, right? Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me. Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh, wait. Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick. Nah, she definitely would have been caught. Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye. So basically, no one saw anything. Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail. And why are we back to square one? Nuh-uh, not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet. I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain. If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky. Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again! Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty, pea-brained bitchlet. First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered. After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was... Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime, yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there. Wow, Kirumi, you would tell the truth. even if it screwed you over. Why would you even say that, though?